What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, Jam with J Money. I'm your host, J Money. That's my guy, BlackJack. We're here to break down these NBA games, man. Try to get to some money today. Happy MLK Day to everybody. Man, I'm not feeling
Yep.
too well, but hey, I'm still here. Gotta come on. It's a tradition. Every MLK Day, gotta have some NBA games, man, and gotta try to get to some money, BlackJack.
Mhm.
What's up with you, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, brother, no complaints. We're getting out here doing this thing, trying to find some winners today on obviously a very, very important day, and we got some great action to get into.
Exactly. Yeah, my son's birth. Sorry, we didn't do a show on Saturday, my guys. My son's birthday was on Friday. We had a nice little surprise birthday party for him. His middle name is King after Martin Luther King, so it's always a
Okay.
special time around this time for my guy. We always do it up big for him, man. My guy Jordan turned 9 years old, man. So had a nice surprise party. That's what I did with my weekend, my guy Blackjack. What about you? Everything good with you? Going good?
Yeah, brother, everything's been great. Like I said, no complaints. Got some great football yesterday to kind of get us going, and now we're right back into the NBA. So let's do it.
Exactly. Let's get to it, my guys. Yeah, man. On Friday, it was real tough, man. That Bulls game, guys. I hadn't talked about this with anybody. That Bulls game absolutely had me fuming. I'm saying? Sorry about that, but I just it was crazy, bro. Especially I've never seen Blackjack. Just real quick. I've never seen a team do pretty much every single thing. Like I've seen a bunch of bad beats, I've seen a bunch of shit, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a team be up 18 points with 4 minutes to go and literally do every single thing to lose a game. I'm talking about turnover after they could have literally
Yeah.
held the ball for a shot clock turnover. You know what I'm saying? Shot clock
Yeah.
violation every time, it probably still won the game. And instead, I'm talking about 3-4 seconds to the clock, they literally turned the ball over. Obviously went to overtime and took that L. I did have a bunch of money on that game. It's pretty tough, man, but end up taking a loss there. So it happens to the best of us, my guys. I
Mhm.
didn't bet anything since then. Well, I had a little something yesterday, but it happens, my guy. But yeah, that Bulls show play for Friday for me was a dud, my guys. What did you have on? What did you have on Friday, Black J? Did you cash?
No, well, I mean, the Bulls game hurt me as well. I had that one going the same way. The Knicks, I don't want any part of going forward. I think that that's a total dumpster fire. Which, by the way, they win by 30 last night, so go figure that one.
Right.
And I had the Clippers, so a mixed bag.
Got you. Yeah, and I know it was one. I had some on the Pelicans as well, guys. That wasn't official. I had some on the Pelicans. Had me absolutely infuriated. They was up 15 points
Hmm.
in that game. Lakers cut it to one at the half, and I knew then it probably wasn't gonna be good. Pelicans literally was up. You know what I'm saying? The whole game mostly. Then they just fell apart there. They ended up losing by 15 points. So 10 and a half dog. 10 went down to 9. I got it 10 and a half, but still up 15. And for you to come back and lose it was a tough day on Friday. It happens to the best of us, guys. I just want to talk about this little part because no matter how long you've been doing this, how much you think you're an expert, whatever, we all have bad days, my guys. Just
Hmm.
can't have somebody in the chat was like, "Is Jay still on suicide watch?" Man, nah, I lost some money, a bunch of money, but not that much, bro. I never
Yeah,
bet. I'll never go and bet. You know what I'm saying? Like 50% of the money that I have, they'll never happen. And if it did, I still have to get right with myself. Like, hey, if you lose this shit, you got to be prepared, my guys.
that's
You
right.
got to be prepared. If you lose, nothing's guaranteed, and you can lose anything, my guys. So I don't have too much of a voice, but I had to let you guys know that, my guys. We already have a game going on today, Blackjack.
Hmm.
We're gonna get to today's games. That's what you guys. That's what you guys are here for. The Magic are facing the Knicks right now. I didn't have a play on that game, no, my guys. But let's get to the first game up. Blackjack. We got the Timberwolves versus the Hawks. Hawks hoping sit at line -7 here, Blackjack. Total of 229 here. You looking at it over here? You looking at the Hawks here? You know it's a tradition that Atlanta always plays on MLK
Uh-huh.
Day.
I would lean to the over here. There's no way I'd touch this side. I'm not laying 7 with Atlanta, and Minnesota's just been a mess. So I wouldn't. It's not going to be an official play for me because ultimately I don't trust either one of these teams enough to do this. But if I were going to play it, I would have a lean to the over.
Exactly. I have a link to the Hawks. We know that they hadn't been. So I know the Hawks are pissed. They was it was a no. I mean, Oh my God! So this was I did watch some stuff on Saturday. If you had the Hawks +5, I mean, it's just it. I don't know. I'll tell you right now in the NBA, I've never seen so many blown leads. So we know that it's not the home crowd fans are there. It's just like it's hard to keep up the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to keep up that juice. You see what I'm saying? You could be up 20 and you kind of get lackadaisical out there, and the other team comes out and smack you in the mouth, and then before you know it, it's whoever catches the momentum at the right time. The Blazers caught the momentum at the right time. I mean, the Hawks was at +5 all day, and then the Blazers ended up winning by 6. That's just tough because the Hawks were finna win that game. No lies, that was pretty crazy there. And CJ went down, didn't come back in the second half. But I know the Hawks have to be fuming after that. The Timberwolves, you guys know, I kind of like Timberwolves, but without Cat out there, they're just a regular basketball team, somewhat like a G League team. They don't have Hernan Gomez, he's out. And they don't have so Cat's out. They got one more player out as well. Just let me see real quick. But I have a heavy lean to the Hawks, my guys. Layman, Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, so that's who it is. Layman, who was actually a starter, and then Hernan Gomez, who can be a starter, come off the bench, and then Karl-Anthony Towns. There's no way I'm looking at the Timberwolves in this one. It's Hawks or nothing. I actually think it could be. I said that I'm not going to be betting the Hawks until they get Gallinari back. They do have Rondo back coming off the bench. I do think it could be a smash spot for the Hawks if they really get everything going. They haven't been playing well at the house, so I'm staying off of it, especially at -7. But just want to let you guys know, you know what I'm saying, how I think. The Timberwolves are not a bet on. Cat's out with COVID right now. They're not a bet on team right now. It's Hawks or nothing for me. I'll be looking for the Hawks to maybe come out there when hot and like I say, smash the Timberwolves. They don't play a lot of defense. The Timberwolves are the type of team that they can smash, my guys. Lean Hawks meet no official play, BlackJack. Let's get to the next one. We have the Heat versus the Pistons here, BlackJack. Line opened up at 5.5. It was at 6. Up to 6.5 now. So we know the Pistons just smacked the shit out of the Heat, 120-100. BlackJack, what do you think? Miami gets some revenge here?
I mean, it feels like that kind of spot, right? I mean, the Heat have obviously had a lot of issues with injuries and COVID issues, with guys not being able to suit up. You know, you're still not going to have Avery Bradley, Jimmy Butler, Myers Leonard, and Tyler Hero is actually questionable too with neck spasms. So I don't love that, but you are getting, Adebayo back. They still have Duncan Robinson, Iguodala, Dragic is back, Kendrick Nunn's back. I would lean to Miami kind of getting things right here against the Pistons after that game. I think that the Heat are going to be a team that you might get some value on for the next little bit, just because of how they've started the season slowly, and they're kind of slowly building to getting healthy again. There may be some value on Miami. I don't love this enough to make it an official play, but I would lean strongly to the Heat.
Exactly. Yeah, me too. I was looking at that one. I was like, Heat versus Pistons. Why is the line so short? Sorry, guys. Obviously, Jimmy Butler's still not in there. And Ricky Rubio was the other player that's out for Timberwolves. Their backup point guard is a huge deal. And I can't believe I forgot about them. But yeah, Ricky Rubio is the other player that's out for the Timberwolves. Somewhat huge, if you ask me. Y'all know me. Them backup point guards are huge, man. When one of those goes out, y'all saw what happened with the Pacers when TJ McConnell went down. It's just something to look at. I think the Timberwolves will get smashed, man. I really do. But this Heat game, sorry, just had to say that somebody in the chat was on it. Said Ricky Rubio. But yeah, so if they get Hero back here, I would be looking towards the Heat here. Y'all know how it is with the little revenge spot. The Heat are better than the Pistons. Pistons just caught them off guard. They caught them when they were undermanned. You see what I'm saying? If Hero comes back, that does make a big difference. I really feel like the team that was out there shouldn't have got smashed by 20 when you still have Bam Adebayo, players like that out there. But still, I mean, the Heat have been struggling. I just see this as, like I said, a bounce back spot for them. The Heat are the type of team after a loss, they really want to come to play, my guys. So I'd be leaning towards the Heat first half here, full game as well. See them come back and bounce back versus the Pistons, who, I mean, they don't really have a whole lot of offensive scoring punch, and they started to play better lately. But if you put somebody on Jeremy Grant and slow him down, that's pretty much their firepower right there. Yep. So, and like I say, if the Heat can bring that defensive intensity, which we don't know. If they care about this game enough, they can come back here and smack the Pistons, get their revenge. I have a lean to the Heat first half, but like I said, I don't have a play on this one, my guys. But Heat playing with revenge. They're too undermanned right now for me to take them, but they should. But exactly. JB Brown say waiting on Jimmy to come back. Exactly.
That's
Exactly,
it.
my guys. But let's get to the next one. BlackJack. We're just running through them, my guys. Running through. Like I
That's
say, if I had to take something there, it would be Heat first half. I would even look at Heat first quarter, Heat early in that one to come out and get back right, man. They had a terrible start in that last game. Next one up, BlackJack. We got the Spurs versus the Blazers here. Line open up at Blazers -1. It's flipped to Spurs -2. Obviously, no CJ McCollum. He's going to be out indefinitely. For this one, Blazers hadn't necessarily looked well at the house. I can't tell you, all my sharp guys are on the Spurs here. They are all my guys here. They like the Spurs here. -1.5, -2. What you thinking here, BlackJack? You going with the Spurs in this one?
You know what? I was on the fence about it when we came on the air here, and now I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna go with the Spurs here. Yeah, I think that the CJ McCollum injury is really just going to be too much for Portland to overcome, even if Dame goes absolutely bananas this afternoon. I still don't think it's enough for them to overcome San Antonio, who's playing really well, by the way. Like a team that I don't know that we expected a ton out of. They're playing really well. So I'll take the Spurs and lay -2 for my first official play today.
Gotcha. I mean, I want to ride with you on that. I really do, because the Spurs, it seemed like they played. They're 5-2 on the road, 5-2, 5-2 ATS on the road as well. The Blazers kind of seemed like a team where, like I said, they had to do everything to come back from the Hawks. They was finna lose that game, and it's kind of crazy. I was looking at that second half pretty strongly to see, like, some teams like their best player go out, one of their best players, and they can kind of fill in their role. That's pretty much what the Blazers did in that second half. Just not sure if they're gonna be able to do it for the whole game here. I have a heavy lean to the Spurs. I tell you guys, all my sharp guys, they like the Spurs here. If I had to take a side in this one, it would be Spurs or nothing for me. Like you say, Dame was literally have to go off for 40 plus in this one, and we know that their defense on like 1 and 2 guards aren't really that great.
No.
They have Derrick Jones Jr., who, you know what I'm saying, they can put on DeMar DeRozan, who the Spurs offense really runs all centered all around DeMar DeRozan, his mid-range game. But they also have like Lonnie Walker and DeJounte Murray, who, like, they can be unstoppable at times. So if Dame Lillard is on one of them, you have to attack Dame. Heavy lean to the Spurs for me with this one, with my guy BlackJack. This next game up for my guys, we got the Mavs versus the Raps. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of starting to lose my voice here a little bit. Mavs versus Raps, BlackJack. Raptors here, line opened up at 3.5, up to -5 for the Raptors. Total opened up at 218.5, up to 220. I know my Mavs still without Kleba, Powell. We might get Brunson. We should get Brunson back today. Carlos said he's supposed to play last game. Still a lot of people out for my Mavs. I want to see if Luka, or I don't think KP is going to play. He hadn't been announced that, but he shouldn't play in a back-to-back spot. They did lose to the Bulls last night with the Raptors. Man, I'm not laying points with them. BlackJack, what you think about this game?
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is a stay away just because, like you said, I mean, you're probably not going to get KP in this one. You know, the Mavs are still just missing too many guys to feel good about them. But, yeah, there's no way that I'm laying points with a Toronto team that just doesn't look very good right now. So, yeah, this game for me is a total stay away.
Exactly. Yeah, my Mavs team was hot before that when we just had an absolute no-show, man. It's a heavy lead. I want to see if Luka's in this game, because, man, I'm talking about Luka. He said he had a bad game in the second half. I think if you guys want to look at props, I would look at Luka props tonight. I know the Raptors play really good defense, but Luka knew he had a bad game last night. Pretty much put it on him. As long as he plays, I think he's going for at least 30, 35 tonight, maybe a triple-double as well. I see Luka doing it. I mean, right now, the Mavs, Luka has to do everything for them right now. So, like I said, I would definitely be looking at that triple-double prop for him to get over 30, 35, his point total for sure in that one. The Raptors, I still don't trust them enough to lay points. I saw them be up by, I think, like 15 points versus the Hornets and only scored 12 points in the fourth quarter, man. Stop it. Against Hornets, bro, stop it. They only won by 3. They can't pull away from teams. I think that the Mavs can win this game, let alone sneak into 5. Still have a lot of bodies down, but it's Mavs or nothing for me. I'm not laying points with the Raptors, guys. Have y'all seen them this year, man? Like seriously, bro. They're not the same team. Seriously, they're not. Somebody said Jay Money playing hurt. Somebody give him some ace too. I got some, man. It's my damn throat, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. Let's get to the next one though. But yeah, I really want to take the Mavs here. I'm waiting to see if KP's being ruled out, and the line's it's not gonna do anything but go up. I think that the Mavs bounce back real nice here. Like I said, if you like them, you wait on this one because when some guys get to being ruled out, KP for sure. That line should definitely. That's probably why it went up from the 3.5 to 5, my guys. Let's get to heavy lean to the Mavs for me. It's not a homer pick. It's pretty much the Raps can't be laying points right now. But next game up, my guys, we got the Bucks versus the Nets. Really want to see if Kyrie's going to be in this one, BlackJack. Line up to 2.5, 3 at one spot for the Bucks here. Well, we talked about this one, my guy. What you liking?
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks here. I'm going to lay the 2 with the Bucks. I think that, listen, Brooklyn to me is going to be a team to fade for a little while here because I think everyone is going to jump on the train. Oh, Harden's there. They're going to go, they're going to put up 40 apiece a night and it's going to be crazy. And some nights they will, but it's going to take a little while to figure this thing out. It always does. We see it every time these trades happen. It's going to take a little time to figure it out. And Milwaukee, in case people forget, was an Eastern Conference finalist last year, or rather just short of that. And this is a team that's still very, very good, right? I mean, this is a team that I think you would safely say prior to this trade was the favorite to come out of the East and still may be the favorite to come out of the East. I'm on the Bucks here. I think this is kind of a statement game for them, right? Like everyone's been talking about Brooklyn. Milwaukee needs to show up and say, hey, we're still here in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, no, they definitely here. There, in my opinion, I still think they're favorites. I know that the Brooklyn is putting this together, but they still don't really have a solid center, in my opinion. Right now, they don't really have a solid point guard. If Kyrie does come back, he's probably not in total game shape, whatever, which Kyrie's still going to come to ball or whatever. But like you say, if Kyrie does play here, regardless, I just think it's too many moving parts. So if you look at the last game, so if you look at the Magic, so I don't even see the score right now, but they're letting the Knicks pretty much dominate them right now. It's 47-38 at halftime. Did you see the way the Magic played the Nets, bro? Like, are you serious? They damn near beat the Nets. And that was their first game with James Harden. KD had to go off for 42. This team defensively stinks, man. Like, come on, bro. They had to give up too much to get Harden. They're gonna be nice down the line once Kyrie, Harden, and KD get together, which I still don't think they can win a championship with that team because they don't have enough defenders, lockdown defenders over there. But for us to say that they're going to come right in and win, guaranteed. They won the first game versus the Magic. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. But I really do think that this is you take the team here that has the continuity, that has the, they're used to playing together. They know each other. It's just a small number, man. I know it's a bunch of people going to hop on Nets here, but just you want to look towards the Bucks here. This is the equivalent of the college basketball season, and one team coming in with all 5 of their starters or all 5 seniors coming in, and you got another team that's, that got a freshman point guard or something like that. The Bucks have a lot more continuity. I can only take the Bucks here. They kind of starting to figure things out. They've been hot here lately. I like the Bucks here, man. I do. I like the Bucks in this spot. I don't think that the Nets. I think it's going to take a little time for them to get this caliber of win. And then the Bucks play a lot better defense than the Nets do as well. I like the Bucks here with my guy BlackJack, and I think that's the sharp side as well. I think that's one of the sharpest plays on the board. A lot of people like the Nets, and I'm gonna tell you, I want to wait to see if Kyrie comes in. Yeah, go ahead and flip it over to the -1 for the Nets. Everybody really gonna hop on this shit. If they see Kyrie in, oh my God, people gonna be betting this shit like they know the score already, and it could win. The Nets could win. Don't get it twisted. They probably have a better offense than the Bucks, but yeah, I'm one to believe that defense wins championships, my guys. And if they can't get stopped, you couldn't stop the Magic, bro. Like, seriously. So the Knicks didn't help them to 38 at the half. You see what I'm saying? I didn't even want to go and look at what they gave. I'm pretty sure the Magic was up on them at the half. Like, BlackJack, I gotta ride with you on this one. It'd be nice to have Torrey Craig out there, another offender. Bucks have won 4 in a row. They've won what 7 out of 8, 8 out of the last 10. Man, boys been ball right now. They do have the Lakers on deck, but I'm pretty sure that the Lakers are in the West. Like they care about this game a lot more. This game is in the East. I just got to see real quick what was this score. So they was up by 2. They gave up 50 to them. So the Knicks have a better defense than the Nets. Apparently,
yeah,
they gave up 115. They gave up 115 to Orlando, who is down a lot of bodies, bro. I'm taking the Bucks, bro. It is. I got to, man. And it's one I was looking at all morning. I just really want to wait for Kyrie to be announced in or out because it's really going to have some line movement. Either way, if he's out, it probably won't be much line movement. But you're seeing this going Nets -1 for sure, bro. For sure, BlackJack. That's a guarantee. So I'd say wait because I don't think he's gonna move too much if Kyrie's ruled out. He's questionable. He's been upgraded to questionable. So I'm one to think that he'll probably be available to play. It's a later game though, guys. You don't have to rush it. Games like this, I'm telling you, professionals wait right before tip off to bet this one, my guys. Next game up, if you want to be professional, like the next game up, man, we got the Rockets versus the Bulls, my guy. Only 2 games left. J Cash Money. I hope so, man. Rockets versus I don't even want to say this freaking team's names, man. The Bulls. No, it's cool, bro. You got to let this shit go, bro. You lose a bet, something, you got to get past it. It might take me a day or something, but you got to get past it. I can laugh about it now. You look at the Bulls, and that's really funny. Like BlackJack said, they come out and smack the shit out of my Mavs yesterday. Oh, you look like world beaters now, huh? Yeah. Oh, now you can play, huh? Man, they gonna make me lose my damn voice. I can't stand this fucking team. I can't believe they pissed this shit away. All right, that's enough. They're back at the house now. BlackJack, I wanted to do some research, see if I'm pretty sure they went back to the house. They had like 4 days off when one of their games got canceled. I had this spot circled for the Bulls first game back at the house after a super long road trip. Doesn't quite work out that way because they did go back to the house before the Oklahoma City game. They had a game canceled, but still. He's still coming back to the house, man. I'm still on a back-to-back spot. Nobody really played over 30-some minutes last night. I still think the Rockets are better than this fucking trash thing. Not letting my temper getting into it, but I still think that the Rockets in this particular situation, I think that they are the better team. Laying a short number here, BlackJack. What you think in this one? Be nice to have Wall back.
I agree with you that I think the Rockets are the better team here. But the second thing you said is the more overriding sentiment, which is I want John Wall back before I bet with the Rockets. So for me, this is a no bet on this one. I think you're right. I think Houston's the right side. That's definitely the way I would lean. But I don't feel confident enough in the Rockets without John Wall there to take action on this.
Gotcha. Yeah. So as far as I know, John Wall is mainly one out. Do get Eric Gordon back. Do get DeMarcus Cousins back. Excuse me. And Oladipo is. Damn, man. I hope I can't do this on the show. I can't throw up right now, my guys. I like the Rockets here, my guys. I do like the Rockets here. Oladipo is coming back today. I mean, not coming back, but he will start his first game for them. I'm not saying that it makes a whole lot of difference, and obviously it's a new player on the new team over there, but they need another body out there. Have you seen the way the Rockets have been playing? Hey, if you saw that first game where they played with the Spurs, I mean, that was pretty much without anybody. Them boys are playing like they're playing now. It's time to hoop now. You see what I'm saying? Harden's gone. We got the fat-ass beard out of here. It's time to ball now. You see what I'm saying? Harden, okay, you happy over there? Let's show him we can still ball. I like the Rockets today, man. And I'm not just wanting to bet against the Bulls. This is just one putting out all biases. Simply, I think that the Rockets, with this open at +1, you could have been on it. Rockets at +1, then was picked, then -1. It's been bid up. I liked it. I agree with the money here. I think the Rockets should be bid up. I like the Rockets to get it done over the baby Bulls. The thing that scared me and it seemed like Kobe White and Levine kind of was running out of gas last night. That's something that really they did win. They had a good game without them. I think their bench outscored the Mavs like 57-17 at one point. Mavs simply didn't come to play. They simply didn't come to play. But the Rockets, I feel like the Bulls really ran out of gas here as far as Levine and Kobe White. They combined for like 2 points at halftime. They're going to have to come to play here tonight, man, versus the Rockets. I think that this is a Rocket spot here for me, my guy. I like the Rockets -1.5, BlackJack. Nothing
Yeah.
for you on this one.
Nah, I mean,
No,
I
total.
don't trust him enough yet, Jay. I'm not there. I'm not there without Wall. So I think you're on the right side of it. It's where my lean is, but I'm not playing it.
Got you, got you. Yeah, my guys in the chat, they say the Rockets trash in Bulls spot. So hey, it happens, my guys. It definitely the Bulls can get it done. They've been balling right now, but just keep in mind they are on the back-to-back coming back to the house versus a team with the rest advantage who's willing to. When I tell y'all that the Rockets are finna go on a run, it might not be today. The first game back necessarily not good for Oladipo, but the Rockets are going to be a bet on team for me here in the near future. Finna make some money with them boys. They got a new coach over there who I actually like, Silas over there. That got rid of the bad energy. It's positive energy now. They took coming off a loss versus the Spurs as well. They get some of their guys back. Call me crazy. I like the Rockets tonight, my guys. Christian Wood, who's gonna stop him? Let's be serious out here, man. PJ Tucker, I don't like that he's not in right now, though. So I can't tell you. I don't love the. I really can't wait till they get rid of PJ Tucker as well. Get some back for him because he's the last player that's over there that's not really locked in. So PJ Tucker, like I wish he really starting right now, but still think that they're in a better spot. I like the Rockets in this spot. One of my guys, Barry, he likes it with me. I got ride with my sharp guys, man. Anything can happen. Last game up, we got the Warriors versus Lakers, my guys. Lakers opened up at -9. It's down to 8.5. LeBron questionable, of course. Man, yeah. What you got here, BlackJack? Was LeBron? Was he playing? LeBron, AD, everybody playing or what?
I'm taking the Lakers. Listen, the Lakers have been on fire. I mean, over the last couple of weeks, they've been playing great. Golden State kind of come back to earth a little bit after they hit that hot patch. I just don't think there's any way that these teams match up remotely close. And I do think that Golden State is still one of those games that LeBron gets up for, right? Like, I know they're not the same Golden State team, but I still think he gets up for these games against Steph Curry. I think the Lakers are gonna just blow the Warriors out. I'll lay the 8.5.
Got you guys. Hey, I couldn't talk you out of it, man. I couldn't talk you out. The Lakers have been an absolute steamroll right now, man. Like I say, it only. I just can't stand the whole questionable shit, guys. It really gets me because one of these games, they're gonna be questionable to the whole time, and then they actually are ruled out, and then that's just like, oh, but we can't act like we're surprised because they're on the injury report literally every single game, and I can't stand it. The Lakers been absolutely hot. You don't want to step in front of them. They do have the Bucks on deck. They have a lot bigger game on deck. This is a little in-state rival. I am one to think that the Warriors can keep it close. If they do come to play, they're off 2 straight losses. Obviously, they're going to give it their best game here versus the Lakers. Just interesting for me to see if the Lakers are going to care. We saw them come out lethargic versus the Pelicans team, got down like 60-45. Obviously, they have the ability to come back from anybody against anybody. Anthony Davis, no, he didn't want to lose that game. He's never going to want to lose to the Pelicans. So, but I am one to think that the Warriors could keep it close here. I'm not going to make it official, but I kind of like the Warriors plus the 9 here. I think that this could be one of them games where LeBron kind of just barely squeak by a team or whatever. The Warriors, they can score. I mean, they've been playing defense. I hate to go against my guy BlackJack. I hate to go against the Lakers, period, the way they've been playing. But especially when I say I already like the Warriors matchup wise, everything just the way they, you know what I'm saying. But then I look and see the Lakers next game and see that it's the Bucks, and that definitely tilts me to saying that I like the Warriors even more. LeBron didn't want to going to lose on MLK Day, but I do think that this will be an entertaining game. Let's just say that real quick. I want to see who the refs are because. Yeah, I really do think that it could play a part here. What we got? Come on, Foster. We gonna get Foster? No Foster. No Scott Foster in this one. So Kyrie is ruled out.
Okay,
for sure. Yeah. So it's Bucks for me, man. It was already Bucks, but Bucks for me. I'm only gonna make that one official today, my guys. I'm only gonna go with the Bucks today. Let me see. Let me. So, but yeah, BlackJack, break them off with your plays, my guy. I got it.
All right, brother. Here we go. We got Bucks -2, Lakers -8.5, Spurs -2. That's what we got today. Those are the winners.
Got you. Yeah, I'm hopping on the Bucks, man. I'm on the Bucks. I'm on the Bucks train with you, my guy. 2.5. It's cool. Put me down for a 2.5. I'm taking it right now. Just so that's the it's small play for me. If I'm betting online, it's small, man. And you know what I'm saying? Tiny play for me, but I like the Bucks. And I'll tell you everything that I like. I had already posted all the leans on Twitter anyway, my guys. We gotta get out of here. Junior not here today, so we don't want to do the Junior's picks. Jay, go down to Jay's picks for my guy. Let me break them off. Real quick. Give me Bucks minus 2.5, man. Bucks minus 2.5. If you want to be safe, you can do the money line, but I just put some on Bucks 2.5. I like the Suns. I got it at 3. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. This one we didn't talk about. I like the Suns here versus the Grizz. Did we talk about that one? No, it wasn't on the rundown. I do like the Suns today. It's up to 5.5 now. You don't have any Valanciunas out there for the Grizz. Suns coming off a pretty bad loss where they got their ass smacked. They did have 3 straight games where they were postponed or whatever, so they could be a little. They could come out a little. You know what I'm saying? Not all in sorts, but I do think they're a light years better team than the Grizzlies. They're without their starting center out there. Ja Morant, he's nice, but he barely come back from an injury. The Suns should win this one by margin, if you ask me. Even if they don't come to play, don't come out just out of sorts in the first half, I think they'll get it done and win this game, my guys. I like the Suns there. I did get it at -3, so nothing official for me on that minus 5.5, but I do like the Suns in that game. I lean the Spurs, no play for me. Official play, Bucks minus 2.5. Lean Mavs, still a lot of injuries in that one, and I like the Rockets. I'm not making the Rockets official, but I took the Rockets minus 1.5. I put some on them, and I like the Warriors there as well, plus the 9, my guys. Let's see, Otto Porter out today. Helps a little bit. I'll take it. Give me the Bucks, man. Ride with my guy BlackJack. Heavy, or got some on the Rockets. Heavy lean to Warriors. Heavy lean to Mavs. Got some on Suns -3, my guys. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Sorry, my voice starting to go out. Hopefully be back for tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to drink some hot tea, man. Eat some gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Try to get right for you guys, man. I'll be back tomorrow. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. I came on here. If y'all want to know if I'm loyal, came on here even when I'm sick, man. So just saying. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Come back and holler at us tomorrow.